Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to you with that instant basketball analysis again tonight. This time, the Atlanta Hawks ended up beating the Bucks. I'm going to do this on YouTube exclusively on their own analysis playground. And Atlanta Hawks won 122 to 99. Atlanta wins the season series 2-1 because they only play the Bucks 3 times a season. And since the Bucks don't look like they're going to be a playoff team or a play-in team, they might just meet next season. The Hawks 31 to 30 in the first quarter, 29 to 22 in the second quarter, 35 to 26 in the third quarter, and 27 to 21 in the fourth quarter to blow them out. Kyle Kuzma tried to do what he could. He went 5 of 8 from the field for 11 points in 24 minutes, but he also went 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. He had 5 turnovers, couldn't make up his mind sometimes, got caught slipping. It can happen that way. It's the NBA. 2 personal fouls and a -12 and plus minus. Miles Turner, 24 minutes. He had 8 points. He went 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 6 boards, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, and a -16 and plus minus. Didn't have a bad game. Had an okay one. But they needed more if they was going to win this one. He needed at least 15 and 10, possibly to get this one against the Hawks. Jericho Sims started. He played 25 minutes and only had 7 points. He went 2 of 2 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He did get 2 boards. He usually get more than that, even coming off the bench, but it didn't happen in this one. 1 assist, 4 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a -7 and plus minus. He had good looks around the rim. He just had to finish them. Kevin Porter Jr. had some nice drives in this game, but he finished 7 of 13 from the field, which is good, and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. And then he went 0 of 2 from 3, but he still scored 18 in 30 minutes. He also had 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals in the block. He can fill up the stat sheet. He can do multiple things, and that's why they wanted to pick him up, and he's been giving them that all season, really. 1 offensive board, 4 personal fouls, and a -19 and plus minus. And then the guy that led them in scoring tonight was Ryan Rollins. The jump shot was falling from mid-range, from drives, and from threes. He went 4 of 7 from 3, 8 of 11 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 22 points in 31 minutes. He also had 3 rebounds, 8 assists. Obviously, the way you're trying to score, the defense has to focus on locking in on stopping you or getting the ball out of your hands. And then it's about what you want to do with it. And I feel like he made good decisions with the ball in his hand all game. Hence why he only had 1 turnover. And he did have 2 blocks too. 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -13 and plus minus. He's really figuring things out. He's really solving things at a good level. It's just his scoring. His passing ain't really bad. It's just, can he score from the perimeter throughout games enough to be a starting point guard? And other than that, besides defense, he's a quality player. Torian Prince didn't do anything but get 2 rebounds, 1 assist, a steal, and 1 personal foul, and was a -9 within the 12 minutes he played. Didn't attempt any shots, so he finished scoreless. Bobby Portis was trying to score from mid-range and near the basket, but he also went 3 of 7 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 of 15 from the field. Still ended up with the most points off the bench. He also did take the most shots by far off the bench for the Bucks, but somebody had to do it. He did have 6 rebounds. That was the most off the bench. He also had 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and was a -16 and plus minus. The Nassus, 4 minutes, he ended up having 1 rebound, no turnovers, and a block. No personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. Pink Nets ended up shooting a wide open 3. He made it. Then he missed the other one, and he also went 0 of 2 from the free throw line for 3 points in 15 minutes. He also did have 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a turnover, 3 personal fouls, and a -8 and plus minus. Gary Harris missed his only shot, which was a 3. No turnovers, no personal foul, and a -6 and plus minus. Gary Trent Jr., 14 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. And he ended up having 1 rebound, no turnover, no personal fouls, and was a -2 and plus minus. And he missed a lot of shots in this one, even the open looks, and that's the part that you're not happy with. But you just want him to bring it better next game. And AJ Green, he's in the game for the same reason, to provide space and a little bit of scoring if he can from the 2-point or transition or at the rim or at the free throw line. Well, he gave you 3 of 6 from the field and 2 of 5 from 3 and 1 of 1 from the free throw line for 9 points. In 21 minutes, he did have 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and a personal foul. It was a -5 in plus minus. Cam Thomas, he went 0 of 3 from the field. He missed his only three-pointer. He had no turnovers, no personal fouls. It was a -4 in plus minus. Andre Jackson Jr., 4 minutes for him. 2 points. He made his only shot. He did get 2 rebounds and a turnover. One offensive board, no personal fouls, and was a +1 and plus minus. And then you look at the Atlanta Hawks. Onyeka Kongwu, 27 minutes, 4 points. He was 2 of 6 from the field, or 4 from 3. Had a couple bad games lately, and teams are trying to figure out how to stay attached to him, how to stay near him. And it's hard to do it for a whole game that he plays, but he's been contained a little bit in the last couple. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal. He ended up also almost fouling out with 5 personal fouls that impact his numbers too. And he was a +16 and plus minus. Jalen Johnson had the threes going, the near basket shots going, and then he was still able to score 23 without shooting high 3-point attempts or free throws because he went 10 to 20 from the field. So he understood what he wanted to do when he had the balls in his hands, and that's why he has become one of the better playmakers and decision makers in the league. An all-star, 12 assists, 10 boards, 23 points. That's a triple-double. And he was able to get that done without even trying, really, it seemed like, in this game. He had 3 turnovers, 4 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, was a +23 and plus minus. CJ McCollum, 27 minutes, he had 30. He was a big reason why they was able to stay ahead and gain the lead and was able to win it, because he was just that hot from the field in this game. He went 7 to 10 from 3, had the drives, had a nice floater off the backboard that went in, and then he also had the pull-up game going. 10 of 18 from the field, 7 to 10 from 3, 3 or 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 4 personal fouls and a +17 and plus minus. Nikhil played 34 minutes. He also had the jump shot and the drives going, but he also went 3 of 7 from 3 and 7 of 14 from the field and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. So he got it done efficiently, and he was also able to, play a little defense too. He had 3 steals and a block, 2 turnovers, assists, and 3 rebounds, 1 offensive board, and then he almost fouled out, but he still played a good amount of minutes, had a good role in them winning this game, and he was a +24 and plus minus. Dyson Daniels kept giving up the ball a lot in this one, but he still found a way to score by going 4 of 8 from the field. He did miss his only 3, but he finished with 8 points in 29 minutes. He did have 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals, 4 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and he was a +14 and plus minus. Corey Kispert, 15 minutes, 13 points. He went 4 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. So he's been not making his threes the last couple of games, but he has been scoring still, and it's good to see him in double figures. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, was a +8 and plus minus. Muhammad played 13 minutes. He went 0 of 2 from the field. He missed his only 3. He had 2 rebounds, no turnovers, 2 steals, no personal foul, 0 and plus minus. He went scoreless basically. And Zachary, we should say, he had 20 minutes. He had 7 points. He went 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Wasn't as hot as he was in the last game, but if you taking jump shots, that's the toughest shot. So if you ain't making them, it's quick. You have a fast way of having a bad game if you keep taking them, and that's the type of night he had. 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, no personal foul, +4 and plus minus. Jock Landale did a good job of scoring at the basket. He didn't make his free throws, though. He went 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 of 7 from the field for 10 points in 17 minutes. He had 6 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnover, 4 offensive boards, no personal fouls, and a +9 and plus minus. Christian Koloko, 3 minutes, he made a shot near the basket. He had a turnover, no personal fouls, and it was a 0 and plus minus. Gabe Vincent, he's out there to score. He shot a 3. He missed 2 of them. So he finished 1 of 3 from the field for 3 points. He had 1 assist, no turnover, no personal fouls. It was a 0 and plus minus. And then Keaton Wallace, 3 minutes. He had 2 points. He went 1 of 2 from the field. He missed his only shot, which was a 3. He had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, no turnovers, no personal foul. It was a 0 and plus minus. Ray J. Dennis, 3 minutes. He ended up doing nothing. And then Caleb Houston played 3 minutes. He ended up doing nothing. But they shot 95 field goals, which they ended up shooting 49% from the field. The Bucks also shot 49% from the field, but they only shot 76 shots, which is a big difference. And then 38 threes by the Hawks. they shot 37%, and then the Bucks shot 37 of them. They shot 32%. Both teams shot 18 free throws. It's just the Hawks shot 78%, while the Bucks shot 72%. 47-37 when it came to rebounds. The Hawks out rebounded them by 10. 29 assists for the Hawks, 24 for the Bucks. 13 turnovers for the Hawks, 20 for the Bucks, and then 10 steals for the Hawks. 5 for the Bucks, and then 1 block for the Hawks, 4 for the Bucks. 15 offensive rebounds. That really helped the Hawks a lot because the Bucks only had 5. Both teams had 32 defensive rebounds, 19 personal fouls for the Hawks, 38 for the Bucks. Bucks played a close game. It looks like in the numbers. When you look at the grand scheme of things, they had turned the ball over too much. They got out rebounded too much, and then they also let them shoot a little bit better from 3. And I feel like the Hawks was able to generate better shots and create better shots, whether it's passing or off the dribble or just getting their own in ISOs. And that ended up being a difference that the Bucks couldn't handle because the Bucks just couldn't score as well. They just couldn't score as consistent, and they just couldn't play enough defense either to keep themselves in it. So kept missing, and they kept giving the Hawks other opportunities to score, and they ended up losing because they couldn't keep it up with the Hawks. And if you can't do that, the league gets bigger and bigger, and next thing you know, you end up losing the game, and you got to go on to the next one. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.